Hello again, I'm Daniel Feiman with Build It Backwards, and I'm here today with Davis Blaine talking about our new book, The Book on Business from A to Z, the 260 most important answers you need to know. Now Davis, should I or any other business owner value our business before we sell it?
Well, Daniel, we get that question a lot, both from prospects and from clients. And I think one of the most important things about establishing a value for your business before you go to market is the fact that you get a pretty good idea of your strengths and weaknesses as a company. So one of the things that we take a look at are the value drivers. And we key in on, we're also an investment bank, so we sell businesses, but we key in on those value drivers and we focus on what the strengths of that company are. We also alert them to the weaknesses because those are the things that the buyer is going to ask about. There are other situations where I think, it's interesting because you'd think that a lot of companies would overvalue their business. And we see a lot of situations where the company actually undervalues its business. For example, it may forget that it has some real estate that is owned in the business but not used by the business. And so when you look at the business value, you want to separate out that real estate and add it to the business value if it's going to be sold as a package, because it's an additive value, not part of the business if it's not being used for the business. The other thing to take a serious look at, is the intellectual property. So sometimes companies don't even know how important their intellectual property is, which could be one of the most important value drivers in creating the most value for that company. So there are a lot of reasons that having the basic business value helps you organize your approach to going to market. And then the other thing that we often look at for the selling company is, what is the strategic value? So value is looking at it from the standpoint of the outside investor, but there may be some key strategic players in that industry or that industry niche that will pay a lot more. And the seller needs to know that in preparation for the buying event.
Excellent. Thank you, Davis. For more about valuation in Davis's chapter, as well as 25 other very critical and timely topics, why not pick up a copy of The Book on Business from A to Z, the 260 most important answers you need to know, at Amazon, Apple's iTunes, or a bookstore near you.